Hi, I'm Rachel, owner of Long Hair Forever Clip-In Hair Extensions. Today I'm excited to introduce you to our line. I'm going to introduce you to the different styles that we offer today. So to begin, I have our classic volume one-piece clip-in hair extension. It is one full weft, and then on it we have 6 clips. This is a great extension to wear if you are used to having weft extensions in the salon, if you're looking to add volume to your hair or length. And it's especially great if you are a busy lady on the go and need something that you can put in your own hair at home in 5 minutes or less. Next, I have our seamless hair extensions. The seamless hair extensions come in multiple pieces. You get a variety of pieces in this set. Some of them have 4 clips, some of them have 3, some have 2, and some have 1 clip. With this style, these are great if you are looking to do like a half up, half down style. There's a ton of variety with these. In the pack, you're going to get 4 singles, so 4 single clips like this, 4 clip-ins that have the 2 clips, 2 clip-ins that have the 3 clips, and 1 that has the 4 clips. This style is really popular for our bridal clients, or if you're just someone that likes to do different types of styles, braids, anything like that with that type of extension would be great. The next clip-in I'm going to introduce you to is our halo. So Halo has a fishing line with beads that can be adjustable depending on the size of your head. And then for extra security, we have clips on this clip-in as well. This clip-in is great if you are somebody that worries about having a lot of tension on your hair. Fishing line really helps to alleviate a lot of that tension, and it is great if you are somebody looking for volume and length. The next clip-in I'm introducing you to is our ponytail. The ponytail is a great extension. It is very user-friendly at home. So it has a little clip here that you can put directly into your ponytail. And then the ponytail is further secured by Velcro. From there, you can actually wrap around the hair, but like this to cover that Velcro, use a bobby pin and secure, and you are all set. At Long Hair Forever, we are so excited to introduce different textures into our line. Of course, a smooth texture, which is pretty classic among all hair extension companies. This is our wavy texture. Great if you love that mermaid wave look, or if your hair isn't naturally straight, but it's not quite curly, these would be perfect for you. This texture is also great if you love putting a crimp in your naturally straight hair. Next, I'm excited to introduce you to our curly girl extensions. This is a texture we worked really hard to get right. My best friend has curly hair, and I have tested these on her and many other curly clients, and we are so excited about these. Curls are pretty tricky to do in a clip-in fashion, but I think we nailed it. With the curly extensions, you can also kind of manipulate them to your natural curl pattern. It's not uncommon for curly girls to have different textures even on one head, so you can definitely brush these out, use product on these, and manipulate them to fit your perfect pattern. Now I'm going to introduce you to our rooted colors at Long Hair Forever. This shade is called Tequila Sunrise. You'll notice on this color we've got a warm root, kind of a natural blonde, I would say. And then it goes into more of a natural blonde low light with a pretty warm highlight. So the next color I'm introducing you today is Bramble. Bramble features a pretty dark root, I would say a dark brown, pretty neutral root with warm blonde mids and ends. This shade is called Mojito. You'll notice a pretty ashy root, and then an ashy low light with some cool toned highlights. This is a beautiful shade that we have created. I love this one. Kamikaze. You'll notice an ashy root with some pretty high highs with a cool toned highlight. And then we have some bolder dimension throughout. I would say like a pretty like ashy toned brown. The dimension in this one is really beautiful. This shade is called Lit. I have worn this one myself in many photo shoots, but the great thing about our extensions is a lot of the colors can work for a lot of different people. So I wear this one when I want to achieve more high impact dimension. So you can see it's very similar to Kamikaze. This one definitely reads darker than Kamikaze with that high impact dimension. So the lows are a little bolder in this one than the other. This is cool toned with really beautiful cool toned highlights as well. This shade that I'm going to show you is called Pisco Sour. In this shade, you'll see a warm medium brown root with some warm highlights and then some warm dimension throughout. If you are someone that is natural medium brown with your hair color that gets highlights, this shade would be perfect for you. I'm excited to show you is Whiskey Sour. Features a medium brown root. There are some highs in there, but you can see they're way more blended than some of our other shades. This is a great color for anyone that likes a more natural look to their hair. The next color that I'm excited to introduce you to is Baby Guinness. I love the name of this one. Features a pretty dark root that you can see with some high impact, cool toned blonde highlights throughout. This is definitely a high impact, high dimension look. The next shade I'm introducing you to is Old Fashioned, one of my favorite drinks personally. Old Fashioned features a darker root with a more medium brown, neutral to warm on the mids and ends. This color is great for someone who is a natural brunette who spends a lot of time in the sun, where your mids and ends naturally get a bit lighter than your root. The next shade I'm introducing you to is called Coquito. Coquito features a dark brunette root with some highlights throughout. So if you have naturally dark hair and you like to get highlights, this shade will be perfect for you. The next shade that I'm introducing you today is Dirty Martini. Is an icy, cool tone platinum blonde. Now, in some lightings, I think it's important to note that this tone can almost come off a little bit like pinky, like purpley. If you are someone that hates yellow in your hair, but loves that platinum blonde look, this color will be perfect for you. The next shade that I'm excited to introduce you to today is called French 75. Is a cool tone highlighted look. So you can see there are some cool tone lowlights throughout. Nothing crazy. This is great if you are someone that likes to be pretty blonde but have like a little bit of a low through your hair too. When I wear my hair with more of like a highlighted look with soft lowlights, this is the shade that I would wear in my hair. The next shade I'm excited to introduce you to today is Pina Colada. Is a warm platinum blonde. This color is great if you don't mind a little bit of warmth in your hair and is more of a traditional platinum. The next shade I'm introducing you today is Sauvignon Blonde. Is a pretty bright, warm blonde, but you can see there is some warm dimension in this color. The next shade I'm introducing you today is Lemon Drop. Has even warmer dimension than some of the other blonde shades. This color in some lightings could even be teasing with like strawberry blonde lowlights. The next shade I'm introducing you today is Aperol Spritz. Has more high impact dimension than some of the other shades. You can see this is more so like warm strawberry blonde copper lowlights with a warm highlight. The next shade I'm introducing you to today is Cosmopolitan. This shade is a really natural look if you are somebody that has naturally really light brown hair and you get your hair highlighted. This is a great color for you. It reads in person pretty neutral. The next shade I'm introducing today is Paloma. Paloma is our copper girl. You can see it's on the lighter copper side, so if you are a natural redhead that leans more copper, this shade will be perfect for you. Or if you have a darker red in your hair, this can be a great way to add a highlight to your hair. The next shade I'm excited to introduce today is Anejo Anything. Anejo is definitely my personal spirit of choice. This shade is great for someone that is naturally a brunette and doesn't really color their hair, but is looking to add some volume and length. The next shade I'm introducing you to today is a brunette shade. This brunette shade is called Margarita. It does have some higher impact highs throughout it. So if you're a natural chocolate rich brunette that gets highlights, this color would be perfect. It's great for someone that still wants to read brunette. The next shade I'm introducing you to today is called Mai Tai. It is that classic rich brunette color. Some light dimension through, but just a really classic rich brunette. Next shade I'm introducing today is Espresso Martini. This is a dark, rich, classic brunette color. This is great for someone that is a true dark brunette, not black. Really chocolatey and yummy. The next shade I'm introducing you to is The Last Word. The Last Word, you can see, has no dimension and is a true classic black.